Good morning. We start this report on the teen morning. In the report, we will talk about three topics. The first, Bitcoin money, cryptocurrency, and plastic money. The second, dollarization of the economy in Colombia. And the third, function and importance of the bank on the republic. We start with Andres. We're going to talk this about the first topic. Andres, ahead. Good morning, viewers. We are my colleague Sebastian Tai. Today I'm going to talk to about the topic of Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and plastic money. Well, first, and I'm going to pose your context with each topic is the Bitcoin is a virtual currency of a means of electronics exchange that is used to arcade products. We will continue talking about the cryptocurrency. A cryptocurrency or crypto asset is digital medium of exchange that uses strong cryptography to secure transactions, control the creation of additional units, and verify the transfer are using distributed learning technologies. In general, cryptocurrencies are based on the decentralized network of computers that has spread. And to finish, the plastic coins is a credit card, which is a useful alternative to finance yourself. With a free designation, this creative is very useful because it allows you to use, according to the quota that you have been granted, the credit impartially that you want to buy or buy, and is received in almost all commercial establishments. While ending this, we pass it in my parental Santiago. Hi, with television viewers. Today we are going to talk about dollarization of the economy in Colombia. Given different economic difficulties of the country, partly due to the global pandemic of COVID. One of the possible solutions that is begun to emergency is the option of dollarizing the country, which is a process by which a country adopts the currency of another. This is the dollar. This would mean that in Colombia adopted dollarization. The circulating currency will no longer be the peso, but the dollar. In the case of Colombia, dollarization is no successful strategy to strengthen in the economy. In principle, we have no reason to think that dollarization is the most appropriate way to generate more growth. Dollarization takes away from your most important things that the Colombia economy, and that is the limits to a role on the central bank, which operated under an inflation control mechanism, which is called target inflation, and which has created an exchange rate system flexible. Therefore, on the paintings for Colombia, which had dollarization of the economy in the decrease in the interest rates, less risk to policy to keep their money in the country and empowerment in loans and mortgage. Given the economy situation facing the country due to a pandemic, Niño assured that dollarization could have aggravate the problem, and the general enormous solution tension liquidity what increase in the dollars will not correspond to the product of goods and services and imports will be hated due to the decrease in purchasing power. For Carlos Esteban Posada, who was head of the Dance macroeconomic analysis unit, dollarization in the economy is necessary. It's a world stimulating investment. It will also increase macroeconomic efficiency and help the country's long-term growth. But one of the problems that dollarization presents is that the country stop controlling in the monetary policy side at the end. In return, we will expansion information. Will I give why to my partner Sebastian with the following topic. We will continue with tech economic issues. Now we will talk about the following induction of importance on the Bank of the Republic. We will begin the special function assigned to the bank including the regulation of currency, international exchange, and credit. Issuing Colombian legal currency, managing international reserves, being a lender and banker to the credit institutions, and serving as the government fiscal agent. As part of its institution, the bank also contributes of the generation of the cultural activity in the country, speaking of which is a Bank of the Republic. The importance of the Bank of the Republic, the importance is that the Bank of Republic exercises an exclusive and cannot be delegated the state function of issuing legal currency and consequently carried of the principle minting, exchange, and destruction and putting into circulation of monetary space. Will we return to Santiago with the issues dollarization of the economy in Colombia? If Colombia were to adopt dollarization, that will happen, in the opinion, is that people instead of taking the money to Miami would live in the third because with the dollarized economy, there would be no risk. Interest rates would be lower and loans and mortgages better because the economy would be more stable. But Greece's story with the euro shows whose opposites, according to Nino, as soon as the crisis came and there was no way to have buffers on an adjustment through the exchange rate since the currency was the euro. The big capitals they left before the threat that the bankruptcy of the country would mean having to leave the euro. The Latin America countries have officially dollarized their economy. Panama for more than century. Ecuador, which has completed 20 years of dollarization, and El Salvador, which abandoned the colon and replaced with the dollar in 2001. Currently, Argentina is studying the possibility because it has been breaking negative economic records for decades. It remains practically bankrupt, very few trust its economic performance, and it is far from access national and foreign investments. According to experts, dollarization has been used laterally in Latin America as the solution to the monetary and fiscal problems and has local continuation of reforms of 1990. Despite the fact that the fears we have reforms that trade the region economic growth, apologies of defending the reforms seem to believe that this happened because they were not depending enough. This article discusses the position of the recent defenders of dollarizations in Colombia. On August 22, the teacher Steve Hackey stated in the Forbes magazine column that to stop the accelerated devaluation of the peso and control inflation, Colombia should adopt the dollar as its official currency. Since then, 1990, the teacher Hankey has presented dollarization as the only possible way to solve the problems on the Latin America economics that it with no the strength that on the occasion Hankey affirms that the government must give Colombians, which they ask for to the teacher and the is not work. So social security or welfare both dollars. Undermine this advent of the dollarization is that country stops controlling in monetary policy and the decisions in the regard come to depend on the insulination of currency and is the case of the dollar American Latin Federal Reserve. That is, we would be treated up in monetary terms, but Hanke insists that, as with most currencies in Latin America countries, the Colombian peso goes up to down like yo-yo, but in the long term, and tends it's weakened, and recalls that from a goes to Holy, and occurrence in the 14.5% is of a value against the dollar. Dollarization is a stalled process. Thank you.